Hello and welcome to Writesea's June feature launch. This month we have many new features, some as small as the ability to now know when a page is loading because of a scrolling wheel, or as simple as a single line being changed in an email that goes out to customers. Additionally, we also have larger features like the ability to archive any entry within the data tables, and this is across both the admin and the writer portal. Let's get into all the new features one at a time. Our first feature is quite small and unnoticeable, but it is helpful. When we're loading our packages, we now have a spinning wheel or a loading wheel that shows that the page is loading. We saw it for a brief moment there, and there it is again. Another feature being added by Writesea now is the ability to see a pending status on an item that needs to be interacted with. Now this is possible both on the writer side and on the customer side. Here we're seeing a customer that needs to answer follow-up questions, and they have a yellow status versus the green of completed or the red of not yet available. Within the mobile version, you now can take the hamburger button, go ahead and click on the hamburger button, and then from there, when you're interacting with the menu to close it, there is an X that pops up where the hamburger bar used to be. So we're seeing this multiple times here, and then as you're interacting with new screens, still you get that X to let you know that you should be closing the menu before you can see the entire screen. On our last feature launch, we showed the ability to search, have pagination, and sort data tables. Well, now in the writer portal for the orders area, you also have that functionality. Again, that's searching, showing a number of entries on the data table, sorting the data table, and also archiving or unarchiving. On the Writesea admin dashboard, we can navigate to features, and one of the features that now has a toggle to turn off universally for every customer, turn off the tipping function. Now there are different applications where you may want to turn this off, but many applications where you'd like to keep it on. 1 in 7 customers of those using the Writesea platform are leaving tips, so it is a nice way to generate revenue. Writesea accounts for even the finest of details. In our automated messages that went out, previously customers were prompted to log in and chat with their writer when they had a new writer assigned to their order. Now, because we have the ability to disable the customer writer chat, that line has been removed from all outgoing emails to customers. We've always had this View Profile button on the Writesea dashboard, but until this month's launch, this View Profile button was unclickable. It now brings you to the ability to edit your profile. Within the Writesea portal, we now have the ability to archive items within data tables. And so, for example, we now have the ability to archive packages. So I'm going to go ahead and archive this new professional package, and it removes it from my view, showing a new package as number 1. But if I wanted to look at that package once again, I can show archived packages, and now I can see that same package, that new professional package is here, and it is archived. We have many packages archived in this list, and the purpose of that is that we declutter our list when we're looking at it and we're looking at the non-archived items. We have only 15 items here. Now if I show all the archived packages, just to note, we have, it looks like 101 packages. So as you can imagine, that's quite a bit to look at once, and that would be why this archive feature is helpful. Now, none of the packages that have been sold to customers previously are deactivated When archived, all of them stay activated, unless of course you deactivate them. But in neither situation does that cause an issue with the customer portal of those that have purchased that package. Now this archive function, once again, this is meant to clear up the view and declutter the view of any of the data tables throughout the platform. When creating services in the past, we have been limited to only 3 services. That would be the resume writing, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile development services. At this point, we now have the ability to change the name of the modules within the services, and specifically the modules that Writesea has already created. And as soon as that pops up, we can see that any item that Writesea has created within the system can now be renamed. So we can say something, instead of previous document, it might be upload your resume. And with that, you might also say upload your book idea, right? Anything that you could say in here, any type of writing service. It might be upload your content outline for blogging. Any of the modules here, the name can be updated and customized to your liking, giving you the ability to offer any writing service that has a similar process throughout, and that is the customized service new feature. Previous to this month's updates, a service that was being updated would cause an error unless the name was changed in some sort of way, and the previous workaround was to delete a letter and re-add that letter, but that currently doesn't even need to happen. If you edit any of the order or even the items that are within this service flow, you now do not have to change the name, and you can update without having an error code show up. In the past, when updating a service, if you were to attempt to drag the items that were already in the service and reorder them, that would not be possible. Previously, it would end up highlighting the items, but as long as you're dragging from within the table to within the table, or within the flow to within the flow, then it should work perfectly fine. Of course, you can see from the video, if I'm selecting from outside of the flow, it still will not work, but this now is completely adjustable as long as you're moving from within one list to another or reordering within the list. You can even reorder within the list here. This month we have also removed a search icon that used to be next to the profile icon within the mobile version of Writesea. That search icon has never worked, and we are updating it to remove the search icon. At a later date, that search icon may come back when all the rest of the system becomes searchable. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Now that you're so informed about what has recently been launched, we'd like to invite you to be a part of the affiliate program, where you would reach out to someone in your network and mention Writesea, setting us up with a demo. As soon as they purchase, then you become eligible for the affiliate program. Once they hit that 3-month mark and they're still a customer, then you would have received somewhere between $50 and upwards of $100 for that referral. And so we'd really be glad to hear from anyone in your network you think would benefit from Writesea. And again, thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you have any needs, reach out to us. And if you happen not to be a customer, please reach out to us for a demo and we'll be glad to join you. Thank you again.